at the Old Globe, I got to see Freestyle Love Supreme, which is a an improv rap show. It's totally freestyle. They use suggestions from the audience. They're amazing performers. It was even more incredible than I expected. And so they get to a part where they ask people from the audience to shout out a news headline based on a real event that's happened in their life. And then they call on me and I say, girl falls on her ass doing a sick dance move in front of the school. And they decide to pick that one. And then they throw me a mic and they start interviewing me about it. And I mean, they ask me all kinds of questions. Like, can you believe they picked the storyteller to tell my story? So they asked me what happened. And I was doing a talent show. They wanted to know if my sister was into the idea, and I was like, no. She was in second grade. I was the persuasive older sister who forced her. He wanted to know like who else was in my class, like was there anybody that I wanted to like show up or anything, and I was like, no, but there were people I wanted to impress. I wanted to do a really great job with this dance with no instruction or lessons whatsoever. I just made up a dance. Yeah, which that would have been maybe my first mistake. Oh, he wanted to know how long ago this was. And I was like, oh, they're asking too many details. I was like, about 20 years ago. And then he's like, what song was it? And I'm like, it was Technotronic. And he's like, yeah, that sounds like the right time period. So we're doing the dance and it's going well at first. And then I proceed to do the highest kick of my life and then fall flat on my ass. And they wanted to know what I was thinking in that moment. And I was like, it was very, great shame and embarrassment, but also just shock. Like, never thought that would happen. And I think I stayed down there for like a long time. And they were like, did your sister keep dancing? No, of course not. She didn't even want to be doing the dance in the first place. She just like stood there and stared at me. So once I finally pried myself up off the ground, like I reluctantly finished the dance, and they were like, if you're gonna go back and do it again, what would you do different, or what would you tell yourself? And I was like, I don't know. I never danced again.